How's it going, guys? This is a project we're working on here today. It's a draft mower is what it is. Let me set my camera down here. There it goes. So, like I said, we got gotta change the oil in this draft mower here. So I gotta take out the bottom where where the oil pan is. Gotta drain all that there out, and gotta blow it all out, and basically just check it all over. But this goes to here in mulch. The ones I'm used to are all on tracks. They got this one on tires just because they drive around the road. They ain't really got somebody that can haul them around all the time. So this is kind of, way better for them. Makes more sense as well. So this here is what this thing looks like. Just a regular mower head, just like, basically these are just like the ones that I was that I worked with before out there when I worked at the other place. Oh yeah, so he told me, yeah, he left all the filters in here in the book and everything. So there's like better getting a cab or fixes leaking up there. Yeah, this is basically, like I said, I got to change the filters up inside the hydraulic tank too. So, and then the other hydraulic filters, they're right underneath the cab there. So I got to remove the seat and stuff like that. So basically, this is the project we got going on. I ain't got much battery life on this GoPro here, so hopefully I can get some kind of video on this for y'all. All right, so I got the oil drain on it right now. What you do is you gotta stick your arm way up in here, and they got a little valve in there. You just turn that valve, but you gotta take that capper off first, and it all just drains down in there. It's gonna take it a while because from the factory they had the line comes up and then bends a little bit, and it's just gonna be slow. I might have to wind up on next time. I might take this plate here off and let that drop, and then when that there drops, I'll take and cut that hose off, make it where it comes down and then goes flat. Because kind of like the way they got it now, it's just gonna take a long time to drain it out. So I'm gonna get over here now, and I'm gonna get set up on taking these filters off. Got another fuel filter here as well. It's your fuel water separator one's here, and then I forgot my damn ladder. And you got another one here, fuel filter, your main fuel filter there. So and then your oil's down there, drains here. But everything else looks to be pretty good shape. I got to blow the radiator out, get all that stuff there done as well. But the hardest part is going to be getting the filters that's down inside that tank. You got to raise the seat up. You got to raise the seat up to get to down inside there, but them other filters are up on top, and that's going to take me a little bit of time. This is washer fluid. I'll probably top it off while I'm there as well. And the oil filter is over here on this side. The oil filter's down back inside. Here's where that is. Here's the master switch and all that stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead now and start trying to get that cab raised up. I'm trying to show y'all as best I can, but like I said, I don't have much video on my I don't have much battery life, and I'm way out here in the sticks today, so I'll keep y'all posted. Okay, I got it over there. I'd changed my battery out there. Let's see. So here's the old one here. Got the new one here. Make sure we clean all this stuff off real good. There ain't no damn dirt or nothing on there. Just slide this down. Nope. Like it. I put it in the wrong way. And this right here sits on there like that. You put this back on here like this. sure it stays inside that little. Make sure that spring gets down inside that right there. Alright, so I didn't get to show y'all there, but what you do is you get this in here about all the way to the end, about right there with the threads, and that gives you enough room to put this in here back on. And then what you do is you just hold your 1/2" wrench on this side, put your 11/16 on this side, screw this in here, tighten it down, and you'll see this here bottom out, and then it'll start tightening this one here up. As long as you got them nice and snug, like I said, you ain't got to go crazy with them, they'll be just fine. So I'm gonna get set up back up on top of the mower here. I don't know if you can see it all the way there or not, but the filter just goes right back down in there. And all you gotta do is just make sure you put this back exactly the way that it went. But don't forget, this little spring here, this little spring sits right down on top of this. Just make sure it's down in there tight, and then when you put this back on here, it'll have some pressure. But all you really have to do is you can screw these here back down. I just took them all the way off just because it's kind of tight right here. But you just screw these back down here just like this, just like that, and it'll fit. This right here will fit right around it, just like this. And then all you gotta do is turn it right there just like that, and it'll be sitting down on there. And just go around and just snug it up a little bit as you go. A little bit on this side, a little bit on this side. Like I said, you ain't gotta go nothing crazy on there. I'll get a torque ratchet here in a minute, and I'll torque them down to spec. I get this line back on here. So, got one down, and another side to go. Just repeat that other side, just like basically just repeat the other side, just like you did this side. But on that other side, it's gonna be a little bit more difficult because I got another line in the way. I got an air sensor in the way. I got all kinds of stuff on the other side I got to take off. Make sure we get it. Make sure my rags don't come flying around everywhere. Make sure it's good. If I get it to get off the damn pipe there, I'll be alright. Just get it tightened down here real good. Okay, so now we got that one done. And like I said, we'll go over here to the other side. We'll try to get that other side as well. So as you can see, like I said, over there where it's at, it's plumb covered. Like I said, there's another small line. I got this here, and there's a big line. Hopefully I ain't got to take that big line off, because the only thing is kind of, I think that's just a vent too, but hopefully I ain't got to take it off. We'll see. But let me get down off this tire here, and I think the oil's done draining. And that when that kit there, it didn't come with the oil filter, so I got to go get an oil filter, and I'll have to come back later on. Alright, so to get the filters out underneath the cab here, you got to raise this seat up. Get this filter here off. On them on the CMIs and stuff, you always just raise the cab on them, but these here you don't do it on this one. Okay. Like I said, these are the new filters that came with it. I got one here, and then there's another one over there. So there's the new one there on that one. I'll get it as tight as I can get it. By hand, them other ones, they were just hand tight. The other ones that was on there, but I'm gonna get these here. I'm gonna get them just a little bit tighter. There we go. Okay, so there's that one. And this other one, it's way over here. All these are just underneath the seat here. These are hydraulic pumps. They control everything. More than likely, I can't remember exactly, but on the CMIs, the one close to the motor, that's the pump for the head. And then at the very end, as it goes on out, you know, it goes for the track motors and all that. This don't have track motors, but it's still got motors. Oh man, they really got this one on there tight. I'm about to get there she went. Damn, that's a bitch on there, buddy. Damn, I busted the fuck out of my knuckle. Oh. I'm going to get this one ready. Trying to get as less, not as less, but trying to get as much done as I can before I have to run to town. Because I got to run to town, like I said, and get that. They didn't. He said they had all the filters with it, but I hope I ain't got to take that line off. And I might have to. There's a hydraulic line right here that's and it is right up against it. I might have to take that some bitch off. I don't know, we'll see here in just a second. There we go. I'm gonna set this filter here. I'm gonna set it just like this. Before I put that new one on, it's gonna be tight. Hopefully that line there. I'm hoping that line don't have to come off. And I'm betting you that line has to come off. Well, you might get lucky. The problem I'm having is I don't want to cross thread that son of a bitch. knees. Okay, so I didn't have to take that line off. I thought I was going to. Well, it's a tight fit. What they, in all honesty, should have done is whenever they when they built it, they should have put a 45 on that up there instead of just a straight. If they'd have done that, then it wouldn't have been that difficult. Okay. There's that one. Alright, so now I got both them in there. I'm gonna go ahead and set the seat back down, and all it is there's these bolts that goes on this back of rail back here, and then all I gotta do then is just put the other hydraulic filter in there, and then I'm gonna fill it full of oil, and then I'm gonna run and get a filter for it, and I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna come back after that there, put an oil filter on it, get it started up, run it for a minute, grease it all up, and then make sure there's not no leaks on them top of them filters I put on that tank there. So let me get all this stuff here picked up and bolt the seat back down, and we'll start putting the other hydraulic filter in there. We'll put some oil in it. Alright guys, so all we gotta do now is just fill it full of oil here. I done got both fuel filters. I ain't able to write on them yet, but once I get it started up and I get the passcode and get the get it running, get the IRS off of it, I'll write down on the IRS and stuff. I've done put some Lucas in it already. Now I'm just topping it off here. I got it, like I said, I still gotta go get that oil filter, but I don't think nobody would ever mess with it sitting back here, but I'm going to take and fill it full of oil before I leave, just to save my ass. If somebody came back here and started it up or something was to happen and they left out of here and it didn't have no oil in it, shit, I'd be having to pay for a motor. So I'm just gonna go ahead and fill it on up, and then when I get back I'll change that filter real quick and I'll fire it up and check for leaks, and then I gotta go work on that other truck that they got. It's over at their lot. Changed fuel filters on it and checked some stuff out. They said it ran really good, but they said some other boy, he was driving it and kept messing with the wires and just trying to get out of work or something. So I'm gonna check it all over and see if I get any codes or anything come up on it, and then I'll know exactly what to do, because I'm really going into the blind, because I really don't even know what to do and they don't even really know. They just said that one day they was driving it and then went to hit up a hill there and it wouldn't go about 10 miles an hour, but they said no codes or nothing popped up. So I don't know, could be a fuel filter, could be something, I don't know. Then in that brand new stump grinder that I just fixed, they called and said that a hose blew on it up there behind the block where all the lines go in together there. So I definitely got to take and go. I gotta go fix that. He said that he'd just get the other stump grinder and I'd fix it this evening, I guess. Said that with that other one they don't have to worry about it too bad. Oh, I should have put my damn coveralls on today. It was snowing out here earlier. Just luckily I was in the damn cab. This thing can't have very many hours. I think this is, well, I mean, this is the first oil change, but it says on there 50 hours. Just luckily the filters up in that hydraulic tank, just luckily I ain't got to change them until I'd say somewhere around 500 hours, something like that's what it's got to be. They don't use it that much. I mean, they use it, but they don't use it, I don't think, a whole lot. I think they're just about like everybody else. They're just short on help. But the guy that does run this here, he's the guy that, you know, got me in here to doing all the servicing and things on this, on all their equipment. So that kind of helped me out pretty good there. But that's mainly what he, you know, he's mainly done that, you know, his whole life really is just work on, and not work on this stuff, but he's run these mowers and stuff. So I'm gonna get this oil here. I'm gonna get all this oil here topped off, and then I'm gonna run up there and get, that oil filter real quick. But I got somebody calling me here. All right, guys. Well, I had this little filter here. I had to change this out as well while I was here, and it's kind of a tricky little thing to get in here, the way it's made. Because this box here, it will not take in, it does not come all the way out. Panel, it just kind of sits up in these grooves like so. Sun finally did come out. Now it's a little bit warmer out here. Okay, so I've got all that there taken care of. The motor, like I said, I wrote on all the filters. Just was all the way down. I blew the motor off, blew the radiator out. Like I said, I just got him putting that new cab filter in there as well. Like I said, got these here wrote down. It had about 450 hours on it, 457 to be exact. And while I was at it, like I said, I went on ahead and blew the cab out for him real good. I did start, it did run pretty good. I'll start it up for y'all here in just a second. But Like I said, I had to run up there to get a new oil filter because, like I said, they didn't give me one. And I tell you what, with that turbo drain tube down in there, it was kind of a pain to get that damn thing down in there. I couldn't get a fleet guard, so I went up there and got me a Napa one. Next time I change it, I'll put a fleet guard on there. That's just the only thing I had this close by. And I've always used Napa, so it's never hurt me. All the other equipment they got, it's got Napa on there. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to start it up real quick and work it back and forth. These mats, I get these mats here. I lay on these mats here. I don't know, my dad got them somewhere for me. But like I said, I didn't tighten the drain plug back in there. You just reach your hand right up in there to shut the valve back off. As you can see here, I checked the teeth on it. Some of the teeth are getting kind of wore. I think the guy that runs it, he'll more than likely, like I said, one's kind of chipped off right there. But the guy that runs it, more than likely, he'll be the one to he'll change all his own teeth. So let me get it fired back up here real quick and shut everything down. The only thing I got to do then is just check the final drives, and then I do have to grease it because he said something about the final drives. He said one of them was loose and was leaking the other day, and he had to tighten it up. I don't know if it was this side or the other side, but I'll have to move the machine. I'll have to move the machine just a little bit, not very far, but I'll definitely have to move it on up. This one back here is pretty close. I can probably check that one now, in all honesty, see if this one's in the same. Yeah, no, this one here, it ain't the same. It's a little bit off too. So I have to spin that one around. So there's only one of them I'm going to be able to get it first to check it. But I'll check all of them. I'll get underneath there and I'll check the transmission. I'll check it as well. But he said something about the universals here didn't have no grease fittings in them. I'll definitely check that here in just a minute. So let me get switched out to another battery here, and I'll fire it up. I'm gonna check the final drives real quick too while I'm at it. Okay guys, so I'm back underneath here. Probably thought I was going to get me a ratchet on that one anyways. I gotta check these final drives here while I'm at it. It says to change them, but they didn't say nothing to me about changing them. I thought them right there. I thought them were bigger anyways. Can I get it? I think I can get an extension in that one. Breaker bar on this. Well, this is the one that I just had. Yeah, I think it's like the metric. I might have to get them other ones I got. I got some other ones in the truck here. Like I said, they didn't say nothing to me about. Yeah. They didn't say nothing to me about checking these here out. It's probably one of these here, metric ones. It's a 12H. I can get this one in here. Just because of the angle, I might have to wind up taking that. Might have to wind up taking that cover there off. I don't know. Damn. Seems like they put this in with the impact. I think that's gonna happen today. Let's see if I can get this wrench close up here to it. See, here don't work. I was hit it. See, maybe I might have hit it with a hammer. God dang. That's not today, buddy. Not today. Try the impact. Hope we don't break it out. We're gonna try it. Oh, I got her out. Come out there. Well, it came out there though. Definitely got some pressure on it. Oh, I can hear it. There we go. Okay, yeah. So, at least I know that's good and full. Let me turn it over where I'm at right there. Okay, so that was good. I'm kind of downhill a little bit too, so that's another reason why it comes shooting out there pretty good. But I ain't gonna put it in there as tight as the last guy. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and repeat that on the front side. I was just trying to show y'all. Like I said, it's right there. If you gotta drain it, just drain it off this one here. If you want to fill it, just fill it with that one there. So I'm gonna go repeat that on the front side, and I'm gonna check the transmission as well. Okay guys, well, I had to tighten the belt up. First thing you do is you come over with this inspection plate over here and you check out your belt. Like I said, you don't want to have, it's got to have some kind of give in it. Don't get me wrong, yes. But what you got to do is like I said, see, I got this one here tight now. See how it's got some, it's still got movement in it, but it's not super tight. As far as this side over here, see it? See how much? I mean, it's just, yeah, so it's way too loose on this side here. It don't take much to tighten it up. But what you got to do is you take and unloosen this. Right here's where your tension, you know, where you adjusted that right here. So what I had to do was I had to take this one here loose, take this one here loose, and then there's one right behind it. Take that one there loose, and you just kind of turn it. I've been doing it long enough to where I know about where the right tension is on it, but some people, you might have to look at the book. But I've been doing it long enough to where I know exactly about how much tension there needs to be at. So I got this side here tightened up. When I get on the other side, I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. But I just want to kind of give you an idea about what I'm doing here. As far as I done took the covers off, I unloosen these here just so it, you know, kind of lets it free up just a little bit, and then I'll start adjusting it right here in a little bit. And then what you got to do is you got to tighten this one back up, and then the bottom there as you go. Once you think you got it pretty much snug, tighten this one up and tighten that one down there up, and then recheck it. Because sometimes what will happen is you'll tighten this here up and the belt will feel good, the belt will feel tight, and when you go to tighten these here back up, it'll be right back loose again. So always just kind of snug these here up, check the tension on the belt, and you'll know for sure if it needs to be tightened up more. Just, you know, unloosen it and go back to doing exactly what you need to do. But I got this one here where it needs to be at, and I'm gonna bolt all this stuff here back up, and then I'm gonna go back over to the other side. All right, guys. Well, like I said, I got it all fired up here. Got everything done on it. Just kind of want to show y'all here it all running, everything. Show you how it all turned out. So, everything turned out pretty good. I done shut this side here up. I went on ahead and done check the belts on it. Belts are good now. Went ahead and greased the whole machine. So, like I said, if y'all like seeing videos like this, don't forget to like and subscribe. I got a couple of videos I gotta get uploaded. I didn't have a chance today to make it over there to that chipper truck, but maybe I'll get over tomorrow. It's getting pretty late. It's already about 6 o'clock now, so I'm gonna take and get this thing all wrapped up here, shut it all down, lock it all up, and we'll see y'all on the next one. Thanks. Okay, well guys, like I said, we're heading out of this job here. Was gonna try to get over and work on that chipper truck, but that just didn't happen today. They just kept adding on stuff and adding on stuff for me to do onto that mower. But we was way back in here today on this old, this used to be, I guess, an old logging road. There's one old farmhouse at the very, very end, and that's where I had to go to. But maybe tomorrow I can get over and work on that chipper truck and make another video with that there, but we'll see how that goes. But this one right now, thanks for watching. We'll catch you on the next one.